This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, Heather. Ho, there's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. And the birthday boy for today, July the 18th, is a former baseball outfielder who was a star for the Minnesota Twins. He would later play for the Angels and the Tigers through a long career starting from 1997 and ending in 2015. He was a 5-time All-Star, 9-time Gold Glove winner and center fielder, and a Silver Slugger winner. His name was Torii Hunter, who was born and raised in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. So, woo! And he was 40. He's now 48 years old, which matches his jersey number. Anyway, he attended Pine Bluff High School and was a star and all that. He actually made the U.S. Junior Olympic team for baseball, and he struggled to pay $500 to be a part of the team. He wrote the governor of Arkansas, who was Bill Clinton, before his run to the White House, a letter asking for help, which Clinton accepted. Hunter could have played baseball for the U of Arkansas, but he decided to go play pro ball instead. So the Razorbacks missed a good baseball player. I know you probably want to know a lot about the baseball team and all that. They've had some successes. Runner-up in 1979, and since 2004, when Dave Van Horn, not the announcer, but former Razorbacks player, excuse me, came in. He had Arkansas 7 times went to the College World Series, but never a championship, which sucked. And all that. So, the Razorbacks baseball star teams and all that, they tried their best and all that. Andrew Benintendi went to the University of Arkansas, star player. Jeff King, who was the third baseman for the Pirates for many years. Tim Lollar, starting pitcher for teams like the Padres and the Mets. Kevin McReynolds, who played for the Padres and Mets himself, was a good player. Nick Schmidt was pretty good and all that. Yeah, 54 different Razorbacks played. Other guys, Bubba Carpenter. Logan Forsythe, he's a Razorback. Craig Gentry, he's still playing. He's a Razorback. Eric Hinsky, former Blue Jay, who won Rookie of the Year. He was a Razorback. Cliff Lee was a former Razorback. Very good. Tom Pagnozzi was a former Razorback. And that's basically all there is to it. So Torii Hunter could have added his name to the list. He was picked in the 20th. It was picked in the 93 draft by the Twins, 20th overall. It was a compensation pick because the Reds picked John Smiley up, which meant they had to give up a draft pick. So the Twins got that thing. After 4 years in the minors, he made his debut with the Twins as a pinch runner in 97. But in 99, he became a regular for the Twins. He exploded into baseball consciousness in early 2000, but his batting average dropped, and he had to be sent down to AAA to work on his mechanics. But it worked out because he got fired in June and actually had a 2 home run, 7 RBI game in the minors. And then by July, he was called back up to the big boys. In 2001, he led the Twins in home runs and at bats, leading the Twins to their first winning season in 9 years. He won the Gold Glove in 2001. And, from every year till 2009, he won the Gold Glove in center field. Hunter was selected to start the All-Star game. He went to Milwaukee in 2002 to play. He became the first Twin since Kirby Puckett in 95 to start an All-Star game in center field. But of course, Puckett's first All-Star game, Hunter's first All-Star game, was when he went over the fence and caught Barry Bonds' home run in the first inning of that 2002 All-Star game. It was a nice fevery and all that. Unfortunately, of course, that 2002 All-Star game was known for having a tie because everyone ran out of pitchers. Anyway, the Twins did win the AL Central that year. Got to the ALCS where the Angels took them out in 5 games. He played very well for himself. Despite the fact that he had played half a year in 2005 mostly, he was awarded with another Gold Glove. I don't know why. So anyway, in 2006 he did pretty well, helping the Twins win their 4th division in 5 years. And the Twins picked up Hunter's option, which meant that he was still there for 1 year. But somehow, in some way, he decided to turn down a 3-year, $45 million contract with the Twins to sign a 5-year, $90 million deal with the Angels, meaning that he would get $18 million a year instead of $15. So he looked pretty good at all of that. He was supposed to play in the 2009 All-Star game, but he got injured. So anyway, he still did well for himself. Hunter said he would want to retire as an Angel, but after the 2012 season, he was a free agent, and the Tigers gave him a 2-year, $26 million contract. He would be playing right field this time. Torii's number 48 was taken by Rick Porcello, but Porcello decided to give up his 48 to Torii and wear 21. So Torii picked up his 300th career home run against the Twins in Minneapolis, of all places. And Hunter was voted in as a reserve outfielder in the All-Star game, his 5th career All-Star game performance. Torii hit pretty well for the Tigers. He was in front of Miguel Cabrera when Cabrera had his historic Triple Crown season. Anyway, Torii Hunter was victimized when he was trying to pursue a David Ortiz tying grand slam in Game 2 of the ALCS, and he flipped into the bullpen, and that police officer was raising his hands up, celebrating the grand slam that tied the game at 5, instead of helping Torii Hunter up. Hunter would finish the 2014 season 286, 17 homers, 83 RBIs. Then he decided to go home again to Minnesota and sign a 1-year, $10 million deal. He would bat .240 with 22 home runs, 81 RBIs. Torii decided to retire as a member of the Twins after the 2015 season. So he did pretty well for himself. A .277 batting average, almost 500 doubles. He just missed by 2, with 353 home runs, 1,391 RBIs, and 9 Gold Gloves, and 5 All-Star game appearances. So anyway, Hunter did his job. He got 1,000 RBIs. Anyway. So anyway, yep. He's got the 7th most Gold Gloves by an outfielder in MLB history with 9. His Twins record for Gold Glove, well, 2nd most Gold Gloves was 7. Jim Kaat had 16 at pitcher. He has an education initiative for college students in California, Arkansas, Nevada, and Minnesota. Unfortunately, Torii Hunter had said that black Latinos don't count as being black. Ugly. You know, he had a biblical upbringing. He did not want to have a homosexual teammate. But it just happens that way. So anyway, Hunter lives in Prosper, Texas with his wife Katrina. Well, his oldest son, Torii Jr., played football and baseball for Notre Dame and actually is part of the Angels organization. And his younger son, Money Hunter, as they call him, actually plays defensive back for my Montreal Alouettes in the CFL. Hunter's third son, Darius, was arrested accused of sexual assault, but there was insufficient evidence. So yeah, so Torii Hunter really could rob home runs and all that, and he robbed us of a 500 doubles guy. Weird. Anyway, I'm Jeff. I'm gonna do.